Of the election, a growing number of Democratic donors says they'll withhold support for the party until President Biden drops out of the race. Megan Casella is here with the names and numbers to know ahead of the president's high-stakes national TV interview tonight. Megan.
Kelly, it's still a small group, but it's a growing one of Democratic donors who are now publicly calling on Biden to step aside. Netflix co-founder Reed Hastings was one of the first to come out and say Biden needs to resign. Abigail Disney joined in yesterday. The screenwriter Damon Lindelof is calling for a Dembargo, no checks for any Democrats until Biden is gone. And Whitney Tilson is warning that Biden will lose to Trump, possibly, he says, in a landslide. I also want to add that just before I came out here, the New York Times is reporting that a coalition of 168 business leaders, including Christy Walton, the Walmart heir, are calling on Biden to step aside as well. So it's just drip, 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 and we're seeing this grow. These are the folks who are speaking publicly, but behind closed doors, I'm hearing donors who are worried, frustrated, they're a little bit angry. The feeling is sort of, how did we get here and how did we get past this? It's not a unanimous call, though, for Biden's resignation. Reid Hoffman of LinkedIn and his donor advisor, Dimitri Melhorn, have been leading the charge in support of Biden. Melhorn laid out an 8-point argument last night for his network on why Biden is the only one who can beat Trump. The Biden campaign is also pushing to retake the narrative today. They're launching a $50 million ad buy for July, planning campaign travel to every swing state this month. And in a clear reaction to the events of the past week, they're pledging to make Biden available for more interviews. At this point, though, Kelly, all eyes are on that interview you mentioned with ABC News tonight. There's just no overstating how pivotal that could be for the future of this campaign. Kelly?
So it's interesting they're going to make him more available, not less so, as kind of being less available has been the strategy of the past, year or so.
Definitely. That's the biggest thing, the only thing really that could change anything right now. From one elected official after the next, elected Democrat after the next, everybody feels a little bit hoodwinked. We're hearing the word gaslit a lot. Why is the White House being so insular about this? Why are we not hearing from the president himself? So the campaign event today and then that interview are going to be the first step. But I also think that even if those go as well as they possibly could, there are still going to be a lot of outstanding questions about, is the president up for the job every day and not just in these moments that we're starting to see him. So I think the president recognizes, the White House and the campaign also recognize they have to do a whole lot more of that if they're going to win back some confidence.
Megan, real quickly, I saw this. I just didn't know if it was a confirmed story. This narrative about the president not being available after 8 p.m., was that a real thing that the administration or the campaign was putting forth?
NBC News confirmed that in that meeting with Democratic governors, that was Wednesday evening, he acknowledged he needs to get more rest, and he said maybe he should cut back on events after 8 p.m. Some of the governors, it seems like, took that really seriously and were a little bit worried about it. Governor Gavin Newsom of California, he's been a big surrogate for Biden, and he said, he took that a little bit tongue-in-cheek. It was a little bit of a rhetorical messaging. So take it as you will, but he is acknowledging at least that he needs to get more sleep.
All right. I'm no longer available after 8 p.m. No, Megan, thank you very much, Megan Casella. Well,